So once again, if they are arguing, it's not your problem. Get up out that situation. Don't try to be no superhero. Don't try to be Superman. Okay? But if you come across it being physical, what do? Call 911. Call the police, man. Hey, hello, 911. This is taking place and happening. Domestic violence is taking place and happening. This is the area. This is the location. Okay? 19 somewhere place. Okay? Come here quickly. And then you go about your day. Go along. Okay? Okay? Simple. So once again, for you fathers, your brothers, your cousins, whatever man you may be, okay? Even if that woman is not related to you, think. What do? Go about your day. If they arguing, go about your day. If it get physical, hello 911, and then you go about your day. Simple. Okay? Or this take place and happen to you. This take place and happen to you. Like it always have taken place and happen because these women are wicked, evil. Okay? She chose that man, man. And now you think you can step in and save her? No. No, don't even try. Don't even do it. Or you would not be found innocent. Okay? This what happens. This what happens to take place. This what happens to take place when these situations take place and happen. This how we laugh at this situation. Okay? Okay? Once again, who had perished being innocent, man? Ultimately, when these things take place and happen, okay, there is a such thing as reincarnation, regeneration, man. Okay? You just come back in a new body, but your spirit is still stay the same. You just come back in a new body. That man that got out alive trying to protect that woman, he probably not probably, but he did something evil in his past life to get that type of judgment. And this is scriptural. Okay? We got a lot of scriptures for it too as well. Then shall you die and shall live again, roughly paraphrasing. I only appointed for man to die once. You die once, and those bodies that you were given and what you live again. Okay? And thy priests I can understand behold I hate every false way. Okay, raise the prophets that have been in thy name. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. The angel told John he would prophesy again in the house of Patmos. He was 90 years old. Daniel standing thy lot at the last days, at the last end. Reincarnation, regeneration, man. Okay, once again, who perished being innocent? Nobody perished being innocent. Whoever get judgment, whether it be a child, woman, or old person, and so forth, and they get unalive and taken out. You're like, oh, that was just baby, that was just a 12-year-old. No, nobody perished being innocent. Okay? They did something in their past life that was evil and wicked, and they paid for it in their life. They just came back and so forth. This is how it take place and happen. Okay? Okay? So, once again, for you men, you Israelite men, Shalak you once again for the Babylon. I hope Abarakazai, Lord willing, this is edifying. For you men, Israelite men, you so-called Latinos, Native Americans, so-called black men, you Jake, these women, and especially the so-called Israelite women of the 12 tribes, you Latinos, Native Americans, so-called black women, you Eves, but especially the black women, you Eves. Once again, for you Israelite men, they are not worth protecting no more. No woman is worth protecting if it's not your wife. Once again, worry about your wife. Okay? Your wife that you were joined unto. That you were one mind, one body to. Okay? That's the only woman that you're supposed to be protecting. And those under your household. Remember, a man shall leave his father's household his father is in mother's household, and shall be one mind and joint body with his wife. That's the only woman that you're supposed to be worried about, because what, she's your possession. He that get a wife, get it a possession. That wife become a glory unto you. Remember, the woman is the glory of the man. Roughly paraphrasing. These are all scripture, okay? So that's your wife, man. That's the only one you should be. Next time you see a situation like that, okay, okay, that's the only woman that you're supposed to be protecting now, okay? The wife, and at the same time, your wife should be well instructed to never go back and back talking a man. That's how situation happen to flip out, okay? So once again, don't try to meddle. Once again, don't try to meddle like him, or as many as others have done. Run out their wits, okay? Don't meddle if it's not your woman. Once again, they're arguing. Keep going about your day. Escape the situation. Get in your car. Leave that place, man. Things get physical. Hey, call 911. Call police. Let them handle it, and go about your day. Okay. The only person you're supposed to be taking now for your men that do have wives. Okay. There's no such thing as a girlfriend. Okay. You've been popping that woman for how many years now, and no, according to the Bible, sex is marriage. Okay, that's the true marriage, not a contract and so forth. Okay, and a couple of rings and so forth, which there's nothing wrong to go under that process, because what we are in under this captivity. Okay, but sex is marriage. If you've been popping that woman, no, that woman is not your girlfriend. That is your wife. Okay, yeah, y'all are married. That's the only woman you should be worried upon protecting. Don't go about protecting another man possession, man. Another man glory. I know not a man, once again, what is made. Don't meddle. Meddle not, or you will not be found innocent. Once again, this is a warning for you men. Whoever you may be, a father. Okay? Okay? Okay, you should know you're better than herself. Okay? She chose that man. She kept going back to that man. For you brothers, she chose that man. She kept going back to that man. For you cousins, she chose that man. She go back to that man. Simple. Okay, worry about your own self. Okay, worry about your own woman. Okay, okay. These women of the world nowadays, they have child support system backing them up. The system is backing them up, which they are proud of. Feminism. Talk about they bad and independent. They bad bitches, boss bitches. They don't need a man, but call police when a brick is slapped across their head. Okay? And your woman, you will see now, men are no more protecting you, because things take place and happen like that. Situations like this happen, and we tell you time and time again. We warn you, starting with the apostles, elders, and bishops, and the sincere outcomes on down. For you men, don't meddle. Okay? Or you will not be found innocent. Okay? Once again, these women are not worth protecting anymore, because stuff like this take place and happen. Okay? Okay? The women are no more worth it, man. You're not worth the hassle or the trouble. Okay? And you men, you should not be protecting anybody if it's not, once again, your wife, your family, your daughter, and so forth on down. But once again, remember what I have told you. She chose that man. She kept going back to that man. If she got slapped around and she do that little thing, yeah, okay, I'm gonna get from her, and she go back to that man. Once again, think. Next time she call you, oh, he did this, he did that. Okay, Just wait for me. Call the police. A domestic violence took place and happened here and here and that, and fall back. Simple. Don't try to be no Superman, man. Okay? Remember, once again, a wicked woman is given to a wicked man. Matter of fact, you grab that, man. Okay? Once again, thy precepts I get understanding. Behold, I hated every false way. Okay? A wicked, Sirach 26 to 23, a wicked woman is given to a portion to a wicked man. Okay? Is she right in her spirit? Is he right in her spirit? Is he right in his spirit? But a godly woman is given to him that fear the Lord. Once again, a true husband, he will not be a roaring lion. He will deal with her with wisdom, okay? Okay, husbands, love your wives. Nobody should be putting their hands on nobody. Okay, simple as that. For your wives, never slap your man. That's disrespectful. That's utmost, really disrespectful. Okay. And for your men, don't punch her out. You're a man. She's a weaker vessel. But hey, look, you know I'm a man. Shake her up a little bit, rough handle a little bit. But don't put your hands on her to show her that anytime you really decide you can really mess up, but don't do it. Okay, fall back. Okay. Then you're gonna have a record. Okay. Okay. Once again we see these things happen. Once again, it happens time and time again. We see it happen. Okay, so hold back. Okay, she try to hit you. She's throwing things. Get about the situation. Okay. Matter of fact, once again, call the police. Simple. Okay. Things like that. But going back, where was we? Okay, where was we? Okay, where was we? Okay. Okay. Once again, the way you women operate, okay, you put a lot of men to their death, okay, or they locked up, jailed up, okay, because of the BS that you chose to do. Okay. Let's see. And then you move right along to the next man with open legs, okay? Okay, once again, say a man do step in to protect you, you go right ahead and protect, or go back to the man that was beating you senseless. So once again, you ain't wear the damn thing now. Okay, you will not wear the protection. You women, some of you women are seeing it. You get slapped across the head with a brick. No man is protecting you because what? You have feminism. You a boss bitch. You can do everything bad by yourself. You're independent. Okay? So once again, for you men, remember that, man. Okay? No matter how that man slap her and she come falling on the ground looking all innocent and stuff, that's a female, man. What did Debo say? Such a fucking stuff. If I drop you like I did this, So once again, call the police, man. Fall back. Don't meddle. Meddle not, or you will not be found innocent. Okay? 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 Okay, those that are really worth protecting is the silent, the loving woman taking care of her husband, the household, the children. The only woman for you men that need protection is your own wife, your own woman, your own possession, your own glory. Simple. Okay? Okay? Okay, so once again, middle not, and don't try to be a captain. Save a. You see it. Okay? Simple. Okay? So that's all I wanted to grab about Baratazar, Lord willing. This was edifying, Okay? And Salakia, once again, I'm talking about much babbling, but once again, it's a warning, man. For every man out there, man. If you be a father, your daughter gets slapped upon, ask her. Sit down with me. How long this have been happening? Okay? When did you first see the signs? And if she started stuttering, playing these stupid games, she been getting abused, but she ain't tell you nothing about it. But all of a sudden now she got the nerve to call you, and you go and try to be Superman. Now you unalive him or he unalive you. Now you both locked up. Stuff like this and situation take place and happen. Once again, for you men, think. For you brothers, you cousins, and so forth, think. Okay? Remember, she chose that man. She went back to that man. Simple. Think. Okay? Think. So once again, upon all the scriptures that I grabbed today, what? I know not a man and his mate. I know not a man with his women. Okay? Simple. Stay away from it. Meddle not. Don't be a busybody. Or you will not be found innocent. Okay? So, Aparatazaya, Rakazah, Lord willing, this is edifying. Once again, until the next. Okay, Shalom.